Seeing receiver Laquon Treadwell suit up for his junior year at Ole Miss will certainly give Rebel Nation a reason to smile. But his road to Oxford has not been easy.
Laquon is a very good player. He come through a lot of adversity, just outside of football. When a guy has strong adversity, that tells a lot about his character.
Growing up in Chicago, it was more good guy, bad guy. Either you're gonna be a good guy and go do something with yourself, or you're gonna be a bad guy. I found myself around a bunch of good guys, and everybody around us was bad guys. So we was trying to make our way and make a living. We knew football could take us there. So I was always football, and then I'll go home, take care of my brothers, take care of my sisters.
And the good thing is he does the little things off the field. He's not one to have to worry about getting in trouble. I just feel good going to bed at night knowing that he's gonna do the right thing.
It's an everyday grind out there, and killings happen every day, robberies. I found myself just sticking to football and trying to stay focused, and all my friends, they seen me doing it, so they started doing it, and my little brother started doing it, and just my whole town started changing because, they knew it was possible. It was a way out, and I was one of the first to do it, and it took me here, so I don't think I should stop.
Football helped Laquon overcome the adversity of his childhood in Chicago. Yet under the brightest lights of the 2014 season, football would also become the cause of one of his greatest challenges.
Auburn desperately trying to hold the Rebels here with 1:39 left to play.
It was in the fourth quarter. I got the call. It was a screen to me.
Auburn's going to bring a blitz. Quick throw out to who? Guess who? Treadwell.
He'll make the catch. He'll run to the 15. Still on his feet to the 10. To the 5. He's at the end zone. They're calling it a touchdown here on the near side.
He catches it, and I see him break, and I think he scores, and then I don't see him getting up, and I'm thinking, all right, what happened? Just get up.
Treadwell is shaking up a little bit.
Treadwell's definitely hurt, David. He was jerked down from behind.
When you're getting rolled up, you can feel it as it happened. And I twisted and I let the ball go. But I figured I was in the end zone.
The bigger question now is the health of Laquon Treadwell.
It went from we won to I don't care, just let him be all right. The next blow was they said that we didn't score.
Therefore, it was a fumble. The ball was recovered by Auburn. First down on the 20-yard line.
So you go from hopefully winning the game and having your best player being okay to obviously the opposite.
That's about as heartbreaking as it gets.
Once you get hurt, to me it's for a reason. It's to either humble yourself or to see other things outside of football.
Although Laquon was down with a serious leg injury, his new community was there to help him back up.
To have that much support from the town of Oxford, coming in, loving it, and then them showing their real support when you're at your lowest point, it was just something unbelievable. Pretty cool right here. A lot of decorations on it. What's up, Laquon? I am so sorry about your ankle. Keep up the good work and don't get discouraged. Hotty toddy, gosh almighty, Gracie. Then you got a nice picture at the bottom. So shout out to the fans of Ole Miss. It's a great feeling, it keeps you up when you're on your sad side of the injury, There's so many people looking up to me and wanting me to stay positive, so that's what I got to do.
Laquon Treadwell is on schedule for a spring return. He feels like rehab is going very well, but he did tell me he will be mentally stronger when he does come back.
He's part of that 10%, that are different from a lot of guys. To see him out there in spring ball, doing what he was doing 6 months from the injury, I can't describe it.
I think one thing that separates him, is his work ethic. The guy's just driven and one of the hardest workers that we have on our team.
He has the attitude that he's going to be the best at whatever he does. And he does it on the football field, and when that happened, obviously rehab the best I can so I can come back full strength, and he's done that.
I knew he'd work, and I knew he'd attack it, just like he attacks everything else. For him to get back so fast is a credit to just how hard he works and how bad he wants to be back out there with his teammates.
I'm probably the most hungriest I've ever been to play a football game or practice. Just doing whatever I can to be ahead of the game, be where I want to be when the season starts, and I'm just wishing for the best.